The project that we worked on as part of our MLH fellowship is titled as Helping Hands. Helping Hands is a mobile application that has been designed and developed to bridge the gap between the visually impaired people and the visual world by making use of application development tools and artificial intelligence model. If I talk about what this application is, then it is simply a mobile application that has been developed using Flutter, which is rapidly used for prototyping our user interface and user experience, and is powered by artificial intelligence models that can even run offline so that it can provide various features and functionalities to the end user. Some of the features include live image captioning, currency recognition, text recognition, and more. The purpose of developing this project was exactly for the purpose of helping the blind people to better understand their surroundings. This application is aimed to help the blind people better understand their surroundings and how they can leverage upon the power provided by artificial intelligence that can be even run on low-ended devices like smartphones for the better utility.
So the first feature of our application is live image labeling. Using this feature, a user can just point the phone camera at any object around them, and the phone will be able to tell the person what all it detects in the photo. For example, if you point it at a outside where there are lots of trees and benches, it will tell you that there are trees and benches in the image. This works in real time, and the predictions are done using a TF-Lite model, which will immediately give you the results. This functionality is made more accessible by speaking out the predictions directly instead of just displaying them, so that a visually impaired person can listen to them instead of having to read them.
Mouse, chair, dining table, keyboard, laptop, keyboard, mouse, tennis racket, dining table, cell phone.
For the purpose of image captioning for the mobile application, we developed a backend as a service that can be actually integrated to the mobile application. For this purpose, we made use of Flask as a micro web framework that can serve the data through various endpoints by interfacing it with some popular machine learning frameworks and libraries. We created two backend for the purpose, and we made use of various popular libraries and frameworks like Keras, TensorFlow, and especially we made use of the Microsoft Cognitive Services that was extended by form of a Python wrapper that is called CaptionBot. Using this backend, we can exactly generate inferences at a very fast rate with a very good accuracy.
Image captioning. I think it's an open laptop computer sitting on top of a desk. I think it's an open laptop computer sitting on. I think it's an open laptop computer sitting on top of a desk.
So the next feature of the application is text extraction from images. So a user can just click a photo of any piece of text or upload a photo from the gallery, and the phone will detect what all text is present in the photo and narrate it to the user. Here this also happens in real time and is completely offline. The user does not need to be connected to the internet or have any extra access in order for the feature to work. So this is also directly narrated to the user along with being displayed. The user also has the option to replay, pause or stop when the text to speech is speaking out the text detected. The buttons are, as you can see, the buttons are all made of a big size so that a user can just click on the top half or the middle or the bottom of the screen to access any of the three buttons, along with the unique vibration pattern associated with them to make it more accessible for the user.
Text extraction from images. Hey, please read this text aloud. Thanks. Hey, please read this text aloud. Nivea Strawberry Shine Caring Lip Balm Art No. 85,083. Nivea Strawberry Shine Caring Lip Balm Art No. 80.
The next feature is currency recognition. The user can click the picture of any banknote and the app will speak out the face value of it. That too almost instantaneously.
Currency identifier. 500 rupees. 500 rupees. 20 rupees. 20 rupees.
And finally, we have the SOS feature. The user will have to enter the phone number of three people he would like to contact when he is in trouble. To stimulate the SOS functionality, the user has to shake the phone vigorously for 3 seconds, and the app will send a text message consisting his location details to those three numbers he had mentioned earlier. The most interesting thing about this feature is even in the absence of internet connection, this feature will work.
SOS settings.
The user interface of the application has been designed to ensure the accessibility for its users. You might have heard a buzzing sound in all the videos. We have added vibrations to all the buttons and the home page. Each feature in the home page vibrates with a different intensity and duration of time. The replay and the pause buttons also have a unique pattern of vibrating. The buttons have been made big in size so that the user does not face any difficulty in locating them in the screen. We have used dialog boxes instead of new screens to show the results so that if the user presses the screen anywhere near the edges of the phone, he's back to the home page where he can access all the features again. Hi everyone, I'm Shambhavi Agarwal and I am an MLH Fellow of Fall 2020 Batch Explorer program. I am a computer vision enthusiast and I love exploring and learning different fields of technology.
Hello, I'm Yash of Take 4 from the Sneaky Skylarks part of Knowledge Fellowship Fall 2020. I am currently a third year pursuing my bachelor's in computer science and engineering.
Hello everyone, my name is Harsh and I am an MLH fellow for the Fall 2020 batch. I am a React developer and like to work with anything related to JavaScript and Python.
My major contribution lies in the Flutter part of the project. I have designed the user interface of the application and I have tried my best to make the app accessible to its users. I did this by adding vibrations, a slider homepage, and designing big enough buttons. I've also developed the currency recognition feature and I have contributed in building the SOS feature.
So my major contribution to the project was working on the Flutter part of Flutter application. I mainly helped in uh, integrating a TF-Lite model for the live image captioning. I helped in developing the OCR feature, and I worked on the SS feature as well. And it was basically a team effort, and all of us worked together on all the parts of the project. Along with this, I also worked a bit on the documentation and creating the a few pages of our project wiki, and I also created a few community guidelines for our project to help other open source contributors contribute to projects, such as having issue templates and PR templates, along with our contribution guidelines and our code of conduct.
The part that I worked on was developing the backend interface for the mobile application. I created a Flask API that can be exactly served using various endpoints that can be used for image captioning. Apart from this, I also contributed in terms of documentation, optimizing the presentation workflow, and creating the wiki for this project. We are planning to keep this project for open source, so we need the specified documents to help some new contributors get started with this project.